So this is how I'm making training far more sustainable, especially as I'm getting older. This is really helping me stay on the path. I wanted to share this with you today. Hopefully it'll help. So I've been training for a long time, right? So I've been training over 30 years now, 35 years. So it is pretty much locked into my identity. You know, it's a big part of my life and my lifestyle. So, you know, I'm probably a lot more motivated to train than many other people, just because I've been doing it for so long. But as I'm getting older, I'm finding that, you know, it's harder. It is harder. And the results, I've always trained for results primarily, so that's either whether they want to get bigger or want to get leaner. So that's it. And they've always been the main motivator. But as I'm getting older, them results they're still important to me, don't get me wrong, but they don't come as quick as I want them to anymore. And I just, you know, I'm not going to achieve the results that I really want in here. Don't get me wrong, I still feel good for my age, but, you know, the results I'm getting are not ideal, and I say they're taking much longer. So I'm having to reframe the way I look at training now as well. So it's not just all about results anymore. It's how do I feel? That's become a big motivation for me. You know, when I'm doing the training, it's not just about the results in the mirror. It's how do I feel? Am I, you know, less stressed? Am I dealing with my stress better because I'm fitter? Do I have a better sense of well-being about myself? You know, am I mentally more clear, more focused? You know, is my posture better? You know, and more important, is my energy up? Is my energy better? And I think when you reframe it like that, it just becomes, you can see exercise more as a tool rather than this thing you've got to grind through just to try and get to a certain result. It becomes a lifestyle tool that's going to actually improve all areas of your life. And the beauty of this is, if you're training, you know, even if you're training like, you know, 2 or 3 times a week or twice a week, you will feel benefits of, like I'm talking about, the energy, the sense of well-being, you know, just moving better and just feeling better about yourself. That everyone gets that, regardless of what the mirror says. So if you're struggling at the moment in terms of, like, if your goal is weight loss, or in terms of you're trying to build muscle and you're not really seeing the results you want, just reframe it for a little bit. Just focus on how you're feeling and just start to tap into, actually, I do feel better. Oh yeah, I am feeling more mentally alert. Oh yeah, I'm sleeping better. Oh yeah, you know, I do feel like I'm, you know, that my movement's a lot better. Tap into that, and I tell you what, if you focus on that for a while and get away from the other things will start to kick in, because you will stay more consistent because you're focused on a different goal. Anyway, guys, hope that's helped. See you in the next one. Cheers.